I think I may have been sent the epitome of enabling procrastination, laziness, scatterbrainedness, which isn't even a word, and above all else, poor planning. This enables it all with a net positive result, at least for me. And no, it's not an e-bike. I'm not talking about enabling laziness with an e-bike. It's a different kind of lazy. It's It's a bike computer. It's a bike computer from a company called Trimm. They're a company from Korea. This one is called the Lite. Full disclosure, they sent this to me and are paying me to tell you about it on this channel, which is funny because I consider myself bad at reviews. Okay. Let's go over some specs and features of the Trimm Lite. So, first and foremost, we can talk about the weight of this thing. Claimed 60 grams. Now, I don't concern myself with weight all that often, but I did buy a kitchen scale because I know you as viewers love to have these sort of things confirmed. So, where is it? Nothing like coming in underweight. Now, Trimm touts that it is thinner than a smartphone. My smartphone has a case on it. Yeah, okay. Good looking piece of kit. All right. So obviously you missed the unboxing because I wanted to start riding this sooner, but in the box, you do get the computer, you get the out front mount, and then there's this thing right here. That's the solar panel. That's the part I like the most. So you go like this, put that on, and then you take this and you smack it on there for some reason, and then there you go. If we were in the sun, that would start charging. I'm gonna show you how it starts charging because it's such a nice day outside. Okay, so nothing's happening, right? Nothing, and then boom, you open this, bunch of sun, nothing. Oh, charging. Now it's charging. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've never seen this lower than 90% because this is always on. Okay, let's go back in. Hey, hi there. Good to see ya. It was seriously the insane amount of battery capacity this thing has with the solar panel on top that really piqued my interest in this because my scattered brain will finish any long or short ride and I'll just bring this is an old water bottle. This is a water bottle from like, I don't know, a week ago probably. I'll just leave a cycling computer like on a bike. It could be 10% battery life left. I literally don't use cycling computers that often because I never have them charged. Like I'm just like, oh well, it's too late now. I gotta go. What am I gonna wait 5 hours? No. So this is always ready to go. I like that. And right there with it, to top it all off, this thing has GPS maps, like way better than the little breadcrumb maps that I was using on my old computer. The Trimm Lite relies pretty heavily on the app that comes with it on your smartphone. So you can like plan your routes and everything through there, and while they're connected through Bluetooth, it will draw all the data, the maps and everything from the phone, what you've created, and put it on the heads up unit. So these two kind of like talk to each other to make that all work. I do know that you can connect a speed sensor, a cadence sensor, a power meter, all that good stuff to it, so it shows up on the heads up display as well. But I don't use any of that stuff, so it's like I just kind of don't care. But it's worth, like, I guess this is a review, so you should probably know that it is capable of doing those things. If you do add the external speed sensor, however, it'll increase the battery life up to 50 hours. I can't show it to you because I don't use that stuff. It's just, I don't know. Like, I'll get on this bike and ride at a really long distance. That's kind of all I'm actually interested in seeing. Now, I took this thing out with this computer and solar panel on one of the cloudiest, the most overcast days that we've had in the last 3 weeks or so, sort of to test and see what this thing was like without direct sunlight like we have today. And that part of this video vlog review is next in the video. It's happening right now. Might even be on your screen. Happening. It kind of shouldn't come as any surprise because it takes all the data from your phone and puts it onto the computer like the heads-up unit in front of you. But it is sweet that this trail next to the road is on here. But again, not surprising. It literally uses like the Google Maps feature from your phone, puts it on here, just with less color. I think I just kind of get a little bit surprised when things work, like when they say something will do something and then it does it. That's typically not my luck. Riding towards the beach is a surefire way to get caught in the rain, but also a really good test of the water resistivity of this Trimm cycling computer. Doing it for science. Can you hear that noise in the bottom bracket? It's like woo, woo. It's from riding this bike on dust so much and never ever cleaning it. It just starts to make gross noises. I even did a tune-up on this thing before coming out because the cassette was loose. It was making the shifting really bad. I wish I had remembered the bottom bracket noise. Foggy. I think most of you know that I don't really use cycling computers very often. I definitely don't post anything to Strava. I don't know, there's just like something about having a bunch of data in front of me, like especially speed and average speed. If I see that in front of me and it doesn't start with like a 3, if it doesn't start as 30 kilometers an hour average speed on any ride that I'm on, my brain, the competitive side of my brain is like, destroy yourself. Ride faster. So I've kind of like avoided the technology, but what I do end up needing a cycling computer for, and what I've used my old, what was that thing? You could plan a GPX route on it and then upload it, and it would do like a breadcrumb route that you could sort of follow, but it definitely didn't show you roads. It didn't show you anything like that. This actually shows me the roads and stuff, depending on whether you can see it or not. And I like looking down at that because it makes me feel like I'm playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Just like brings me right back there. I'm like, this is a video game, and I like that. I also want to see if I can customize this screen during the ride to see if I can get rid of the speed portion. Can I just delete this one? I want this to be just distance. And now I just have the one screen with the map with just distance, no speed. So nothing to stare at and be like, just helps me calm down a little. My main use case for this computer specifically is when I go on those like super monster rides that I do like once a year, like 220. I want to do a 300-ish this year. I want to do another 220. And I usually do those like on a whim and generally don't have anything like completely prepped for it. So this, I can actually do up a map on my phone and upload it right to it. Done. Easy navigation that way. And because I never bring things into charge, this little solar panel, this solar panel equipped cycling computer literally keeps this thing charged all the time. Like it'll never ever be dead. And if I just leave the bike outside for a minute, like it starts charging it. As a matter of fact, I never plugged it in inside. When I took it out of the box, I just laid it in the sun with the solar panel. Eat the rain. Wasn't supposed to beat the rain, beat the rain. So yeah, even on that ride, with all that overcast, with all those clouds in the sky, 2% battery life was used. I left at 95%, came back at 93, and I was out for 2 hours. So, you know, pretty effective, tiny little solar-powered cycling computer with all the customizations to make it personalized for yourself for the type of data, riding, whatever you kind of want to see on the heads-up unit. Yeah, this will live on this bike always. The battery's always charged with the solar panel. Everything's done through Bluetooth, so if you were gonna upload to Strava, you can just take it from the app, put it into there. And because the Rawstercross is kind of my only geared drop bar road bike type thing right now, I don't have to worry about trying to put it on a bunch of different machines. So this is all set to go at all times whenever I'm doing riding like this. If any of this has piqued your interest, I'm going to link to the Trimm 1 Lite below. And thank you, Trimm Cycling, for trusting me with your product review. Is that like a decent way to end a review?